Have you ever looked at the world and wondered, why can't we all just get along? It seems like such a simple question, but the answer is incredibly complex. For as long as we have recorded history, humanity has been in a near constant state of conflict. We celebrate brief periods of peace, but they often feel like fleeting moments, just a breath before the next storm. Is lasting peace just an illusion, a beautiful dream we chase but can never truly catch? Why does it seem so out of reach? Let's explore the deep-seated reasons, the invisible walls and ancient stories that keep us apart. It starts with the lines we draw on our maps. Borders. They seem so permanent, so real on a globe, don't they? These lines dictate where one country ends and another begins. But think about it. They are entirely human inventions. Nature doesn't have borders. A river flows, a mountain range stands, an animal migrates, all without a passport. We created these divisions often through conquest, treaties, and political maneuvering. These lines on a map become powerful symbols. They represent us versus them. They control the flow of people, goods, and ideas. A border can mean the difference between safety and danger, opportunity and despair. They are the physical manifestation of our need to separate, to claim a piece of the earth as exclusively ours. And while they provide a sense of order and security for some, they also sow the seeds of conflict, creating disputes over resources, territory, and control. These geographical divisions are just the first layer of what keeps us apart. Now let's talk about something even more powerful than lines on a map. The lines we draw in our minds. I'm talking about beliefs. This isn't just about religion, it's about all the grand ideas and ideologies that shape our worldviews. Whether it's a spiritual faith, a political system, or an economic theory, our beliefs give us a sense of purpose and a moral compass. They unite communities, inspiring incredible acts of kindness, art, and innovation. But there's a flip side. When one group's core beliefs are seen as the one and only truth, it can create a dangerous divide. History is filled with tragic examples of conflicts fought over whose God is the true God, or which political ideology is superior. These belief systems become badges of identity. I'm right, therefore you must be wrong. This kind of thinking can justify prejudice and even violence against those who believe differently. It's a powerful force that can turn neighbors into enemies, all based on ideas that you can't even see or touch. And then we have the most personal division of all, bloodlines. The idea of a shared ancestry, a common heritage, a pure bloodline. We tell ourselves stories about where we come from. We create national and ethnic identities based on shared language, culture, and a mythologized past. These stories can be a source of immense pride and belonging. They connect us to our ancestors and give us a place in the vast tapestry of human history. But this pride can easily curdle into prejudice. The idea of us being special, unique, or superior because of our bloodline is a dangerous myth. Science tells us a clear story. We are one human family. Genetically, the differences between so-called races are astonishingly small. We are all descendants of the same African ancestors. The concept of racial or ethnic purity is a social construct, not a biological reality. Yet this myth has been used time and time again to justify oppression, slavery, and genocide. It's a deep-seated instinct to favor those we see as our people, and it's a powerful barrier to universal peace. So we have borders that divide our lands, beliefs that divide our minds, and bloodlines that divide our hearts. It sounds pretty hopeless, doesn't it? But it's not. The fact that we can recognize these divisions is the first step toward overcoming them. The hope for humanity lies in our shared capacity for empathy, reason, and connection. Think about it. Borders are becoming more porous thanks to technology and travel. The internet allows us to connect with people from different cultures and challenge our own beliefs. And as we learn more about our shared genetics and common origins, the myth of bloodline purity begins to crumble. We are seeing a global generation rising that identifies more with shared values, like climate justice or human rights, than with national flags. The solution isn't to erase our differences. Our diverse cultures, beliefs, and histories are what make humanity so vibrant and beautiful. The key is to build bridges, not walls. It's to listen more than we speak, to seek understanding rather than victory, and to remember that the person on the other side of the border, the other side of the argument, the other side of the world, is fundamentally just like us. They love their family, they dream of a better future, and they are part of our single, extraordinary human story. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. Subscribe for more deep dives on humanity.